RamCountry.com proudly presents TNT Outdoor Explosion.
Welcome to TNT. This week we get to go to the motherlode of wing shooting, Argentina. This is TNT. That's good.
TNT Outdoor Explosion is brought to you by RamCountry.com, Venture Out, HuntingTrophy.com, Logistics Experts, Dead Downwind, your last line of defense in the field, ESP Digital Hearing Protection, empower your hearing, Nature's Fury Nutri-Drink, find your fury, Obsession Bows, the fastest, most lethal bow ever made. Tink's Hunting Products, America's #1 buck lure. 4R Ranch, where hunting meets the mother road. B&W Trailer Hitches, the only hitch for the ultimate outdoorsman. Nichols Custom Guns, when you only have one shot, use Nichols Custom Guns.
Well, it'd been a while since I'd been to Argentina, and I was at the Dallas Safari Club convention and met up with my good buddy Fede, and he invited us back down to Argentina, so we started making plans to go back, and in May, we were headed to Argentina. All right, well, we've just arrived at the DFW airport, and we're on our way to see my buddy Fede in Argentina. We'll be hunting with Amicala Lodge, so we're flying from Dallas to Buenos Aires, and then we'll get a connection flight from there. But all I know is I am one excited sucker to get on that plane. It's going to be dove action, fast and furious. Let's go. Well, typically when we go on the trips, we're pretty much into a hunting area and out of a hunting area, and that's all we ever see. But luckily for us this time, we actually had a long layover in Buenos Aires. So I hired a lady to do a city tour so that we could see what Buenos Aires is really all about. All right, well, we're here in Buenos Aires and we're touring a lot of different historical monuments and different things throughout the city. But we have just walked into one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Gabby, tell us where we are.
Well, this is the famous cemetery of Recoleta. Recoleta is a very traditional area of Buenos Aires that was owned by the Recoletos monks. That's why it's called Recoleta.
Okay.
They were the first owners of these lands. They built the church that you can see on the left. When in 1822 a lot of people start dying and they had no more room at the cemetery in the church, they made this cemetery.
Okay.
And then it became very sophisticated because all these rich families from the 1900s built these mausoleums. They will hire artists from Europe and have them do their mausoleum and ship it here. That's why it's so famous, because of all the art.
To see all this kind of history and what the city has is absolutely amazing, and this is just something really special for us to be experiencing here.
You know who's buried here?
Who?
Evita Perón.
Evita
Yes.
is buried here.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's the most famous mausoleum. It's not the nicest one. It's not very opulent. It's very normal, but it's her. So it's the
her.
most famous.
Wow. Well, let's carry on and look at some more of this
Okay.
stuff. This looks great. Well, after a great Argentinian lunch, we headed back to the airport for the final leg of our trip. Well, the long journey has finally come to an end. We have arrived in Santiago del Estero. Fede is here to pick us up with Michaela Lodge, and we're going to get in the vehicle now and head to the lodge. It's not too far of a drive, so I'm ready for this. Let's do it.
This week's TNT Tech Tip is brought to you by Dead Downwind, your last line of defense in the field.
Well, we've just arrived at Nichols Custom Guns, and we're going to go in here and do a lot of fun shopping.
Nichols Custom Guns. When you only have one shot, use Nichols Custom Guns.
Well, itching to get started, Brian and I were up early the next morning to head to the dove field. The ladies decided to sleep in for the first morning. All right, we are here. It's our first morning, holy cow. It's our first morning hunt in Argentina. And I mean, we just got here and I've probably already seen 500 dove. Haven't pulled the trigger yet, waiting to get everything set up, but it's a foggy morning. It's actually not a good morning, but I guarantee I've already seen 500 dove. So if we don't get our limit of 1,500 today, it's my own fault. This is awesome. Look at this. Holy smokes, there's dove everywhere. Okay, quit talking, start hunting. Well, we're gonna stop. 2 more parakeets. Dadgummit. We're gonna stop dove hunting for this morning because I'm getting tired. And we've been here now about hour and a half. We've shot triple-digit birds. There's been a mix of parakeet, dove, and pigeon this morning that we've been able to shoot. And it's literally shooting as fast as you can load, literally. I've never experienced dove hunting like there is in Argentina. It's the best as it could ever be anywhere in the world. This is absolutely amazing. So we're gonna wrap it up and head in this morning, and we still got 10 more days here. And there's gonna be a lot of dove and parakeet and pigeon hit the ground before we're done. It's awesome.
This segment was brought to you by Nichols Custom Guns. When you only have one shot, use Nichols Custom Guns.
After talking to the guys and hearing just how awesome the dove hunting was, KJ and I knew that we couldn't miss it again. So the next morning we were up and ready to hunt.
Well, this morning we're in Argentina hunting dove, and we're with Aunt Michaela Lodge.
And I've never hunted dove outside of Texas. And I shot more bird today than what I've ever shot combined in Texas, and it was so fun. So I think we're going to come back and do it again, maybe in the morning, but for today, I'm happy.
Well, Fede was happy that we were shooting a lot of dove, but he asked us if we would like to see a place that he had twice as many dove. And of course, we were up for that, but he said it would be about an hour to an hour and a half drive. And I was up for the trip, so we all piled in and headed to the holy grail of dove hunting.
This segment was brought to you by 4R Ranch, where hunting meets the mother road.
In Amaquela, Argentina, we use Nichols guns. The best wing shooting in the world with the best guns in the world. Nichols guns.
Okay, well, we just wrapped up another morning dove shoot. This is ridiculous. We shot dove, we shot pigeon, we shot parakeet. I mean, what an absolutely incredibly amazing wing shoot. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. This is as good as it gets. I don't know how many, I think today is, I don't know how many birds it was, lost count, they had a counter, but it's ridiculous. It's probably more birds than I've shot in the last 10 seasons combined back in the States. So this is as good as it gets, folks. If you want to come to Argentina and just to bird shoot alone, I promise it is so worth your while. If you like wing shooting, this is as good as it gets. Amaquela Lodge is where we're at. We'll put the information on the bottom of the screen. Get in touch with Fede. He will set you up on a constant wing shoot. Man, what an absolutely incredible time we had in Argentina with Amaquela Lodge. And I know Brian and KJ said they were already making plans to go back. If you'd like to find out more information about Amaquela or any of the outfitters or sponsors seen on our show, be sure and check out our website at tntoutdoorexplosion.com, or for more information, go on our Facebook page at facebook.com/TNT Outdoor Explosion. Hey, thanks for watching this week, and until next week, remember, do what you love and share it with your family.
Closed captioning brought to you by ESP America. TNT Outdoor Explosion is brought to you by ramcountry.com, Venture Out, huntingtrophy.com, Logistics Experts, Dead Downwind, your last line of defense in the field, ESP Digital Hearing Protection, empower your hearing, Nature's Fury Nutri-Drink, find your fury, Obsession Bows, the fastest, most lethal bow ever made, Tinks Hunting Products, America's #1 buck lure, 4R Ranch, where hunting meets the mother road, B&W Trailer Hitches, the only hitch for the ultimate outdoorsman, Nichols Custom Guns. When you only have one shot, use Nichols Custom Guns.
Thank you, my fellow viewers. This is a new show of Freddy.
Well, the long journey has finally come to an end. At least we're in. Where are we at?
We are here with the psychiatric girl.
Argentina, I'd only hunted doves in Texas, and let me start that again.
Bye bye.